2009 Ford F-150 and Dodge Ram are impressive new entries in the pickup truck market. The F-150 stepped up its game with best-in-class towing, an available integrated trailer brake, and class-leading fuel economy. The Ram counters with a killer interior, an improved 390 horsepower Hemi engine, and the cushy ride that comes courtesy its unique coil spring setup. We took a look at both new trucks to assess strengths and weaknesses.
We've been very critical of Chrysler interiors of late, but with the Dodge Ram, Chrysler hit the ball right out of the park. Materials, seats, ergonomics, everything absolute top-notch, even a heated steering wheel, very befitting of a $40,000 truck. Out back we've got some very comfortable, very roomy living quarters, but a couple of shortfalls. First of all, I do not like the fact that this middle seat is kind of truncated here and there's some cup holders down here at the floor. Not very good if you've got 3 people and drinks back here. Secondly, no load flat floor. The F-150 has it, the Dodge Ram does not. Sometimes when it's raining or snowing, you don't want to put things in the bed, especially if it's valuable. So Ford addressed this with a flat load floor. It's really great for putting very big things in when the weather gets bad. Ford stepped up its game on pickup truck interiors back in '04, and this vehicle takes it a step further. Great materials, nice seating surfaces, and this Platinum Edition's got plenty of amenities. Also, I did not like the dashboard material on this Platinum. It doesn't look like fake leather, it looks like cheap plastic. Not a big fan. The Dodge Ram, on the other hand, was great all over the place. I liked it just a bit better.
The Ram scores points with a powerful Hemi engine. Driving the very full-size Ram around town, we forgot we were driving a truck. Acceleration is better than most sedans, and the ride is very comfortable. The F-150 doesn't have the power of the Ram, and it shows with slow acceleration. The F-150 also feels much heavier and more truck-like. Ford's ultra-stiff chassis and 3-inch leaf springs had a lot to do with that. While it doesn't help the F-150 around town, it becomes a strength when hauling a big load.
I left my golf clubs in here through a car wash and a rainstorm. Throughout, stayed completely dry, so pretty much waterproof in here. One problem I have with the Ram box is that it takes up some of the usable space in the bed. As you can see here, the wheel wells are completely covered by the Ram box, so you really can't use that portion of the bed. Some people use every square inch, and if you've got Ram box, you just can't. Ford added a side set to the F-150 to make it easier to get in and out of the bed, something a lot of customers are going to love. Ford also addressed the issue of getting in and out of the bed with this nifty ladder. One step, nice thing to hold on to. You're in and out, no problem. Also, if you want a handle like this when it's wet, slippery, snowy like it is right now, in the Dodge Ram, I'd bust my ass getting up here. The Chrysler truck engineers did a fantastic job with the Dodge Ram, and it's by far the best Ram ever. One area that they could have improved upon was picking up the step that Ford used with the F-350 and now with the F-150. As you can see, it's kind of high to get up here, and if I want to get up here, it takes considerable work. Sure, I'm a big guy, but there are a lot of bigger and older people out there that are going to have a lot of trouble doing that. People use their trucks for work, and they have to get in 10, 20 times a day. I wouldn't want to do it personally. I'd rather have the step.
The new Dodge Ram and Ford F-150 are both full-size pickup trucks, but they are very different vehicles. The Ram rewards the recreational truck buyer with an incredible interior, supple ride, and sports car-like acceleration. The F-150 was made for the job site. It tows better than any truck on the market, and it also includes 2 unique ways to access tools and cargo in the pickup bed. Unfortunately for Dodge, the recreational truck buyer is a shrinking demographic, while capability and fuel economy are winning truck buyers in 2009. The Ford wins this competition by a nose. For Autoblog, I'm Chris Shunk.
We've been pretty critical of Chrysler interiors of late, but with the Dodge Ram, Chrysler hit the ball right out of the park.
What was that?
A little 3D action, all right.
Yeah.
Also, it's a little bit wider in the Ram. I like the F-150 a lot, just not quite as good. And that sucked. Out back, very spacious, very comfortable, great seats. One shortfall is there is no low flat floor. As you can see, the Dodge... very critical of Chrysler interiors of late, but with the Dodge Ram, Chrysler hit the ball right out of the park. This is absolute top-notch commuter quality here. Commuter quality? What is that?
I don't know.
I don't even think when I talk.
When it's slippery and wet and snowy like it is right now, you absolutely need something like this. And the F-150, I'd bust my ass up here.
F-150, you mean,
Yeah. Even a heated steering wheel, very befitting of a $40,000 truck. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about!